Hey, how you guys doing? This is Jimmy Starr.
King of Cool, Jimmy Starr. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. Am I early or late, or am I okay?
You're perfect.
Right on time, Jimmy. Right on time, dude. You are
okay.
I can't. I don't know if I have this many words in me, but you're a producer, you're an actor, you're a music executive, you're a fashion designer, TV and radio host, and a best-selling author. Correct?
Yes, you got it.
How do you find?
I'm not really a very good actor, though. People just put me in their movies because they know I'm good at promotions and they want me to help promote it. They want me to promote it, and if I promote, they know if they put me in it, they'll promote it. But I'm not really a very good actor. But I'm pretty good at all the other things.
That's the level I'm hoping to get to. I hope directors mistakenly put me in their shit.
It totally works. Well, you're on your way.
What is the favorite?
You guys got it going on. So what's going on? What's going on there? Where are you guys? Where's this actually located?
We're South Jersey, about 40 minutes from AC, and you're pretty close, right?
I'm actually in Pennsylvania. I'm in Pennsylvania. I have a Florida phone number, but I'm in Pennsylvania.
Don't worry, we won't give out your phone number, Jimmy.
That's okay. Oh yeah, thanks. I appreciate that.
What out of all the things you do, what is your favorite? What brings you the most joy?
I like interviewing celebrities, so I like doing the television and radio stuff like you guys are doing.
And you're all independent, correct?
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%.
How long have you been doing that?
Let's see. Well, the Jimmy Starr Show with Ron Russell is 7 years old. And we did television. We started doing TV about 2.5 years ago, so it's television and radio both. So 7 years total, but TV for me is about 2.5 years. And my co-host, who's also my husband, Ron Russell, he had a TV show in California for many, many years. So he's a TV person and not a radio person, and I was a radio person and not a TV person.
I tell Slim all the time, I'm like, you got to face a radio, Slim.
I love the radio, though. It's so much fun. It doesn't matter what you look like. You don't have to worry about if your hair's messed up or if you got food in your teeth. People can watch everything from anything nowadays, too. Yeah. But when we started out, you really couldn't. And streaming is the way to go. If you're not streaming, you're not going to make it.
Yeah, well, I agree. I definitely agree with that. And I saw you were named one of the top 5 most influential broadcasters by Cred.
Yeah, I was number 5 on radio influence behind Ryan Seacrest and Sean Hannity, and everybody else is like political people, who all have major TV shows on major television networks. Wow,
how much of an honor was that?
I was pretty psyched. It was really cool. I was very happy about it.
Do you agree?
A lot of it has to do with the fact that I'm on Twitter like all day long, like talking to people and
looking
for guests and talking to people. Yeah, just like that. I mean, I'm on Twitter all day long, and that helps a lot because my analytics are really good.
Jimmy, if I get rid of Slim, can we do a show together?
I like that there's a coup happening right now.
Like.
What's that, Jimmy?
Say something. Say something just so I can differentiate voices.
All right,
I'm Rob.
I'm Slim.
Okay, there we go. I got it. Okay.
All right.
Love it. How long have you guys been doing your show?
3 years. Well, over.
Okay,
we did a show before this, and it was with Slim's cousin, and Slim fired his own cousin. Slim is really cutthroat, Jimmy. He's fired his cousin. He's fired his friends. He's fired.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many people he's gotten rid of.
You have to. Like, you can't just, because you're my friend, I got to be cool now. You just like, yeah, not working out for this show, you're gone. See you later. Have fun.
Well, I think before I had my husband come on my show, I went through 5 other people.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So I got rid of 5 people. I started out with 4 people on my show and slowly got rid of all of them.
What was your...
How many of you got rid of Slim? I
three,
at least 3.
Maybe? At least 3. Well, if you count Moonmaster.
No, he left on his own accord.
But I kind of got rid of, like, Slamborghini, but then we decided, like, we weren't really going to kick him off.
You were bad cop. I was good cop. That's another thing. I think he loves this. I think he kind of, breaking down the fourth wall, I think Slim secretly loves being, because I'm like, get rid of this guy. And he's like, okay. He's like, I already did it.
Holy
like,
shit,
oh, my God.
I'm an asshole, though, because I always say I'm going to go do it in, like, person, and then I end up just resorting to text messages. It's like, we don't want you anymore. So that's that.
Yeah, I did the same thing, so it's not a big deal.
Do you build it up? Like, do you tell yourself, like, I'm going to be a man about this and look them in the eye, and then you just end up doing it by a text message?
No. I usually say things like, you really did some stupid fucking shit. Like, you're like totally messing up my brand, so it's time for you to hit the road, Jack. See you later.
I like that.
That's actually more honest than me, because mine's usually just like, oh, Rob and I want to do it on our own for a while, and then we bring in like 4 other people.
There's 5 new interns and 3 live guests.
That's hilarious.
You gotta love it. You guys on all the different platforms there?
What's that, Jimmy?
How do we listen to you on? Like, are you on all the different platforms?
Yeah, we're on Podbean, iTunes, Stitcher, YouTube. We have a lot. We have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and then we live stream on IPM Nation. We're on Ustream, some other site that nobody gives a fuck about, and Facebook.
But we're also on at least 3 networks and other stations that play us throughout their week on their like live stations on the internet.
There you go. That's perfect.
I am a whore. I am a whore for getting us out there, Jimmy. Just anybody that'll have us.
Yeah, but you have to be, because like, there's so much competition. If you're not going to whore yourself, because nobody else is going to whore you out, so you got to do it yourself.
No, I also whore Slim out. He's got a side gig we're not going to talk about right now.
You gotta freaking like love it. So, what is your favorite? Who's your favorite guest you've ever had besides me?
That's what I was gonna say too. I was just like, Jim, you. Like, come on.
I was gonna say Spencer Grammer.
Spencer Grammer, yeah.
And John Poveromo.
Yeah.
who's here right now.
His buddy Ryan, I like better than anybody else.
Is amazing too.
Yeah.
Ryan Metzner.
Metzger. There you go.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Who has been your favorite guest, Jimmy, that you've interviewed?
James Faulkner.
Oh,
think.
shit.
Do you know who James Faulkner is? Do you watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
I don't, but I know who he is.
So good.
I want to get into it so bad.
Carl, he was on Downton Abbey, and he was in the last Underworld movie, and he's in that movie. He plays Popey in Da Vinci's Demons, and he was just in Atomic Blonde with Charlize Theron. I don't know. He's like a really big character actor. He's in I don't know. Anyway, he was my favorite one. We had a fucking blast. Because in the Popey, in the Da Vinci's Demons, because it's a really great show about Leonardo da Vinci, and he plays the Pope. And there's like this scene where he's like beating people up. He's like totally naked, cooling off with like women in like a hot tub thing or whatever. And then somebody gives him bad news, and he gets out naked and beats the shit out of everybody.
Wow!
So, and we were like talking to him. I was like, and he was like, we spent hours. We had to put on a prosthetic penis and all kinds of shit. He was telling us, he was like, the Pope has to be like not circumcised, and I'm circumcised, so they had to put on a prosthetic penis head and shit. And it was just hilarious, talking about it with the same sex, talking about like a fake penis and on a TV show. So it was just hilarious.
Yeah.
Also, a really good one is, you know who John Barrowman is?
Sounds familiar. Is he the guy that plays?
John?
He was in Doctor Who, and
yeah,
and he does. He's in Arrow. He plays Merlin in Arrow.
The Dark Archer.
Yeah.
Best guest we ever had. We got 10 million plays.
Wow. Cool, man.
Wow, no kidding.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like him from Doctor Who. A lot of fans from that.
Yeah, and he's great on Arrow, and he's done all kinds of stuff. And since we're video, when we Skyped in with him, all we heard was him. When the screen came on, all we heard was him like making kissing noises, and as soon as the screen came on, he was like sucking face with a blow-up doll.
Oh, that is amazing! Wow,
I would upload that little clip on its own, just on its own.
And so it was hilarious. It was making all these funny noises, like "kiss me deeper" and like all this kind of stuff, and it was just hilarious. So he was really good too.
Wow.
But you know what? Every guest is good. Almost every guest is good. Some are way famous. Some are on their way to be way famous. Some are just starting out. But they're all, we don't really book hardly. And in our whole time that we've been on, we've only had like 3 or 4 people who really stunk.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
I can't tell you who they are, but we have had a few.
Oh, we can give you a list. Yeah, we could give you a list.
But I would book, and I still sometimes do. I book somebody just to rip on them, like every now and then.
That's one thing I don't actually do that one, even though sometimes I would like to, but I don't actually do that one. But like, how do you like it when you get these people and you get them on and you ask, how did you like working on this movie or some stupid shit, whatever you're talking about? And they're like, oh, it was great. And that's like the end of it. And when you get these people who answer with like 1 or 2 word answers, and you're like,
Yeah.
I mean, you're a professional actor. You've been in 100 movies, and you don't know how to freaking like answer a question
Yeah.
without making it in 2 words.
Yeah.
You got to be kidding me.
we had an actress on like that. Do you remember her? She was she did some shitty like independent films, but like you'd ask her a question and she was just like,
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember.
It was good. It was good.
It was
I don't
really
even
bad.
remember who it was, but yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, just answers. Scary.
scary.
She was so memorable that you remember her everything about her.
I feel like only De
gotta, like,
Niro
love
can
it.
get away with that.
Yeah, like and you would love it. You would love it
Yeah.
if De Niro was like, yeah, funny.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
good.
absolutely.
Good.
Yeah, you would totally love it if he did.
Yeah.
Jim, I'm curious.
Funny though.
Do you feel like you get the best interviews out of the most famous people or the least famous people, or is it kind of just spread about?
It's very spread about. You know what? Some of them are. Some of the famous people are just super fantastic. Some of them are terrible. Some of the up and coming people are just fabulous. We do a lot of indie bands and stuff, and the indie bands are a lot of fun. So it makes it a lot of fun.
Cool. What is your favorite indie band?
I think that I don't know. I work with a record label.
Oh.
And so
Yeah.
a lot of the bands, I like a lot of the bands that are on our record label, and I have a PR firm that does PR for indie bands and films and radio shows and stuff like that. And so we, have a lot of cool indie bands with that.
Cool.
So like I have a cool band now that's called Space. It's like space rock. They're called Revolution, but it's REVOLUSHN, and 2 of the guys were from Devo.
Oh wow.
Oh, nice.
And it's really kind of trippy music. Like they have like a song about like a Martian, and then the video is like all these like aliens dancing on a spaceship on Mars and shit. Like really, like kind of like wild and freaky. But they're very, very cool. And we have a band that named Togo Ultra Rock. That's kind of like electronic dance music rock, like EDM rock, and they're really good.
Cool.
And so we have a little bit of everything that's really good. If you like R&B music, I have a new single coming out by Leon from Leon and the Peoples, and Leon is a really famous actor. He was in like Cliffhanger, and he was in. Did you ever see the 5 Heartbeats about David Ruffin? Anyway, he played David Ruffin in that, and it's really good.
Nice.
And he's got a new single coming out. So my music kind of changed like every day from rock to, I got Justin Bieber songs that I actually like, so I'm kind of like all over and I'll even admit it.
Yeah.
What
That's
do
it.
you mean?
Go guilty song pleasures. Go Slim.
Huh? Sorry, zoned out for a
Everything
second
Slim
there.
listens to.
Yeah, everything I listen to. Guilty song pleasures,
Like
man.
yeah.
That's a rough one. What do I like? I don't even know, man. I don't know.
I'll rock out to some
Backstreet
Avril
Boys.
Lavigne.
I like the Backstreet
Backstreet
Boys.
Boys. I mean, I like some Avril
Yeah.
Lavigne or some Katy Perry every now and then. Every now and then. What about you, Mike? Oh, what's that, Jimmy?
I was gonna say, what do you listen to normally though? So I have like a barometer to measure.
Like 90s grunge or like hip hop.
Okay.
What about you, Mike?
I actually, I like that one Justin Bieber song.
With Quavo? The new one? Shake It Down?
I don't know the name.
Because that one I kind of like. If that's
There's
one.
like honestly, there's a few of his songs out that are not bad.
Yeah.
So, like when they're on the radio, I'll turn it up, but I won't like search.
There
for
you
the
go.
Nice. What about you, John?
I'll listen to some stuff by Pink. Get my strong female.
I like some
go.
Ping.
Yeah.
I like Lana Del Rey.
Now wait. So John,
yeah.
what would you normally
that
listen
voice.
to?
What would you normally listen to, John?
It's probably not that far off. I love. I like indie music. I like 80s music a lot. I like a little bit of everything, man. It's very eclectic. Like if like my iPhone that people always joke around is like for everyone.
Yeah, mine is too.
Yeah, I like a little bit of everything.
Mine is too.
What about
Except-
you, Mike?
I actually because.
Oh.
Go ahead, Mike.
Mike, what did you normally listen to?
I actually like 90s grunge. That's my favorite. Like Stone Temple Pilots, Nirvana,
Nice.
Foo Fighters, which
Pumpkins.
is still coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, they got a new album.
Yeah,
it's great.
awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's good?
Really good.
I gotta check
Phenomenal.
it out.
Yeah.
What about you, Rye?
I like some weird stuff. Like, have you heard of Yesayer? It's a weird band.
No, but I like
Who?
Diane Word.
Yesayer?
Nope, never heard of
Have
that.
you heard of Hot Chip? They're a British band. I got a lot of bands that nobody heard
Yeah.
of.
I want
And
to
they
check them out
pop all
now
the
because I
time.
love weird shit.
They're like a little mix of like 80s and like weird random sounds from other countries and shit like that. But I pick up a lot of things along the way. I like 80s and stuff too. I like a lot of broad things too. But
Yeah, 80s is good.
But I
80s
like a
is
lot
good.
of obscure stuff.
My music knowledge isn't that good, so I don't even know what you umbrella it as. But I like I guess the '90s stuff, like Presidents of the United States. Like I
I
love
love
them.
that.
Like I've listened to
Yeah.
all their stuff.
Yeah, they're
I
good.
like some goofy stuff.
I
too.
like Cake. I like
I love Cake.
I like the Bloodhound Gang.
Yes.
That's like that's my taste.
I actually like that too. I like a lot of that too. I like everything like 80s though, because I'm
Ditto.
probably older than all you guys. It's like I'm in my mid 50s, so for me 80s is like my high school and early college years, and so 80s was a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I love 80s music. I was
Yeah.
I was born in 84, but I still I don't know. I listened to 80s music when I was in high school, and my friends would be like, "What the hell's the matter with you? Do you have anything from now?" And I'd be like, "Nope."
No, yeah, there's a lot of good 80s.
Yeah,
music
80s
out there.
music is
Yeah,
great.
Yeah, it's really good.
Nice.
Actually, you should go see Atomic Blonde.
Oh,
I
with
wanted to
Charlize
see that
Theron.
one.
The movie itself isn't that great. It was pretty good. She just looks hot and everything,
Yeah.
and she's cool. And that James Faulkner that I said is in it, but like the soundtrack is all 80s music, and it's really good.
It looked like it had some cool action at least.
Yeah.
So I was talking to somebody the other day, and I got a good question for you since you're an 80s fan. I said that I think more one-hit wonders came out of the 80s than any other decade. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I was
totally
trying to
agree.
Google it, but I'm pretty sure.
Real tough to do research
Yeah.
on.
But
I
I'm-
was trying
There's
to
a
research
lot
it.
now,
Yeah,
though.
you were. Yeah, Ryan was
There's a
trying to
lot now,
research
but
it
I
with me.
think 80s had the most.
Yeah, they did like one-hit like bands that just like
There was a lot in the '90s too, especially like a lot of them did like theme songs for
like
TV shows, like
Silverchair.
the theme song to Dawson's Creek. Like,
oh wow, that's a guilty
But you
pleasure.
have like
Chumbawamba, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Chumbawamba. I forgot about them.
And
We all get knocked down.
99 Balloons, I think that's 80s.
That's 80s, yeah.
99
gosh,
Balloons.
yeah.
I love that song. And Walking on Sunshine, I will jam that out. I will crank
Oh,
that
yeah,
as
that's
loud
a
as
good
it'll
one.
go. That's a good one.
And Martika sang like Toy Soldiers.
Yeah.
In the 80s. I think that's 80s.
Take
I think.
on Me.
She
I
follows
think
me
it
on
was
Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Take
Oh,
on Me and stuff.
what about Josie's on a vacation? What is the name?
Oh,
of
I don't know.
by the Outfielders. It's
Outfield. Yeah.
yeah, they're great. And what's it called? I don't want to lose your love tonight. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the.
That's
I don't
the
even know
that's
the
the
name
chorus,
of the
but
song,
I don't remember the name of the
yeah,
song. Yeah.
that's the chorus.
And also Big Country by Big Country.
Yeah.
No one.
Yeah.
country, that
You know?
country, that's
That's
amazing.
Wang Chung.
That's a
tonight,
one.
guys.
Yeah.
Wang
Wang-
Chung.
yeah. They have
Oh,
a
yeah,
couple
Wang
hits.
Chung.
They had like 3 hits, I think, or 2.
What about Hanson?
Come on.
Anybody Hanson fan here?
Let's forget about
I
Hanson.
am doo-wop, wop,
I
the
remember
wop,
being in
wop.
elementary school and a kid showing the Hanson CD to somebody else and somebody else being like, "Those girls are hot."
Yo, I'm
Right.
telling you,
I
everyone,
gotta take this poster to the bathroom.
everyone thought they were girls.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Mbop is a great
Yeah,
song.
my dick
I
did.
listen to Mbop.
My dick
Okay.
really thought they were girls.
That's why I don't understand in music, like in music in general, though, when people like say they just viciously hate somebody. I'm like, if they've got a good like few albums, there's one you could like.
Yeah.
There's at least one song by every person. Like even Bieber's got one.
I
everybody
feel
likes.
though too with everyone with a double album, there doesn't need to be that many double albums. Like a lot of these could have been a single album.
Yeah.
Like
We don't need all your crap. Just,
yeah. This is all the shit that shouldn't have been on the album.
yeah,
like,
exactly. And here's some stuff we made in my garage.
No, that's true. Absolutely true. I actually liked Hanson, though. I actually have to say, I actually went and saw him in concert and sat in like the 3rd row.
Nice.
Nice.
I
Oh,
like
no
Mbop.
kidding.
It's a good song.
That's the only one I know is Bop. Do
Yeah.
they have any other good
They have
songs?
some other ones that are not bad.
They have
had
Moo
like
Mop.
They had like 3. They
Really?
had like 3 hits.
Wop.
3 hits? Okay.
They had like 3 of them, and they were really good.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I
let me ask
enjoyed
you
it a
this.
lot.
Did you get the CD? Do you have their CD?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? So, do you
I have
like...
everybody's CD. They
Oh,
follow
okay.
me on Twitter.
I'm a
Oh, no
Nice.
kidding. Wow, that's cool.
I'm a huge Counting Crows fan, and I feel like I can't really ever tell anybody that because they're just always like, "Who?" or they're either like, "Who?" and I'm like,
That
"Oh,
was
come on."
My first thought.
Or,
I
"Oh
don't know
no,
these,
man,
like-
Counting Crows are great."
I don't know. I kind of like the Counting Crows.
Yeah, me too.
Kind of like them.
What's the matter with the Counting Crows?
Every time I
They're
tell
fabulous,
people,
and that,
me
that
too.
Dude dated
I love
like
them too, but-
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston or somebody super hot. I forgot who, but he.
Oh, Adam Duritz dated
Yeah, he
both
dated-
Jennifer Aniston and Courtney Cox.
Wow.
John
yeah, I
will give
mean,
you
like he's
every
like
Counting
he's
Crow
like
fact.
a total chick magnet.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's great, and I saw him in concert, and he was fucking phenomenal. And then
Nice.
I saw this guy in concert a couple days ago. I think his name is Paul McCartney. He was. That guy's going places. McCartney, I think that's how you say it. Am I saying it wrong?
You see him in concert every year.
I do. Yeah, my mom is a huge Beatles fan, and so I take her for her birthday every year to see Paul McCartney when he's in the area.
Nice.
But yeah, I saw him.
Well,
And
I used to live in South Florida, and he has a house there in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh wow!
And the guy who took care of the house when he wasn't there took us to the house and like showed us the whole house and walked us through his whole house. He lives in this 10,000 square foot like house that has a big M gold emblem on the ground in the concrete when you drive in. It was really cool.
That's amazing.
On the Intercoastal.
Wow!
Wow! I would have took selfies on his toilet. I wouldn't have given it. You know what? That's awesome.
That is
that's
incredible.
really cool. Wow.
My grandfather in his old age, I don't know why I just thought, I think because you said you went to his house or whatever, but my grandfather in his old age, for some reason, he was, retired basically or whatever, but he wrote a letter, because I don't know why, like this is how, he's never emailed anybody, wrote a letter to a few famous people that he figured, when you're not around, I'll house sit your house. And I was like, I was like the balls, but it was adorable.
Well, that's where you get it.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
That's where you're getting free shit from.
Did he get a gig?
Yeah. No, he never got it. But
never.
He was like 80 and blonde. You know what I mean? Like he couldn't see. No one's
Look, I'm not gonna steal anything. I can't see anything.
But I think he thought because he was English, he'd be like, "Yeah, I'll be your butler." Like it's fine.
I feel like that a lot of people would trust English.
I want an
They would.
English butler.
Oh,
so
me too.
bad.
Like if an English dude showed up at your house and he's like, "I'd like to be your butler," you'd let him in.
Absolutely.
You're not second guessing it.
You're coming to my house and I'm calling you Mr. Belvedere.
My Siri has an English accent. That's how bad I want to. I was like, come on.
Actually, mine does too. My
Nice.
Siri does too.
Yeah.
Nice.
People just trust British.
I
people.
What
want-
about Blind Melon?
Love Blind Melon.
I actually
I
like
love some
Blind
Blind
Melon. Yeah.
That's
do.
great.
We are all B people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Loving the beat, girl.
Yeah.
Jimmy, is there anything that you do that still scares you?
That still scares me.
Like anything you still get nervous about?
Because I suck at acting, I don't like to go on auditions. I like people to just I like people to just give it to me because they know I'm going to promote it and not have to actually do anything with it.
Do you ever go on an audition and then you get it and you're like, fuck, now I gotta work.
Now I gotta do that.
Yeah. Jesus
God
Christ.
damn.
Like the audition's kind of easy and then you're just like, oh God, now I gotta work.
No, it's fun. It makes it a lot of fun. So no, it doesn't bother me. And I've never been in anything like big anyway. I mean, I've been in extra big and things, but anytime I speak, it's always in those little shitty independent movies that you were talking about.
Oh.
I don't get to do any like really big ones, so.
Not yet.
No, I was just
Come
gonna
on,
say
man.
you'll get there.
I actually don't even try. Like I don't even like worry about it.
I was gonna ask you if you commit any time to like the art of like acting, but it sounds like you don't really care.
Not at all. Not at all. It's more fun. It's more fun like hosting and doing PR and all the other things.
Cool.
I used to be a celebrity clothing designer too. I don't know. Is that in my bio or not?
I think Slim saw
Fashion designer I saw in there, but I didn't see celebrity clothes designer. Who's
Oh, that's all I did.
who wears your clothes? Like what celebrity?
Tyler, Pink,
Nice.
Madonna, Elton John.
Wow.
You got
Every
Elton
every
John.
horror movie
Yeah.
That's
person
impressive.
that there is on the
Madonna.
planet.
Every horror movie.
That's
Wow.
I like horror movies, so that's really my big thing. So like I've dressed almost all the major horror movie stars.
Nice.
Who else?
Wow.
I don't know. That's pretty like much it.
Do you
Pretty
still
good,
do
though.
that, or did you give up the fashion design thing?
I still do it some. It's kind of difficult. I worked on the costume design for Too Fast, Too Furious,
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
Big
which is
Fast
like the
and
worst
Furious
one
fan
out of all
over
the.
here.
Well, it's not the worst one.
No,
but
no,
it's one of
Tokyo
worst
Drift
ones
is
in
the worst.
series,
If we're gonna
but-
talk Fast and Furious,
Yeah, Tokyo Drift is the worst one without a
I was
doubt.
just ranking them with John the other day, and I
Yeah.
think I put Too Fast, Too Furious just before Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right?
That
That,
was
sounds
it.
right?
What
You
was the
gotta-
one Steve Coulter was in?
Which one's that?
He's I think a priest or something.
Yeah, he's a. It's
He's in number 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Number 6 is in the middle somewhere.
Okay.
I think number 5 is
You-
number 1.
It's the best.
You know
Maybe-
that he's
maybe the
like,
first
you know,
one.
He,
I know.
careful guy. You had him on your show, Steve Coulter?
Yeah, we had Steve Coulter on.
That's cool.
Jimmy.
He was awesome.
I just saw him in something recently. I forgot what it was, but he had a really big role in it. He played this total like dick guy. I forgot what it was, but
Wow.
I was impressed though because I was like, when he came on our show, he had a few good credits, and since he's been on our show, he's like really blown up. He's really got some great credits now.
Yeah, he does, and he's such a nice guy. Such a great guy to talk to.
Oh, I'm so mad.
I love all the
He
Walking
was a
Dead
blast.
people. We had him on when he was on Walking Dead.
Yeah, we had him on a few months ago.
Yeah, that's when
John was on.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, he was in The Wizard of Lies. That's what you're talking about. I just saw him in that. If when he played a dick.
Well, no, he was in another one too.
Oh, he's in
I didn't
another
even
one?
know he was in Wizard of Lies. I have to like look that up.
Yeah.
And see because
That was a. I just.
hang on, let me
Remember
look.
what you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
Jimmy, we have to wrap this up, dude. I don't want to, but we have to.
That's okay.
Oh.
I don't know what I saw him in anyway, but either way, hey, you guys, I appreciate you bringing me on. It was a lot of fun.
It's been amazing. Where can everybody find you?
You can best way is to follow me on Twitter. It's at Dr. Jimmy Star on Twitter, and it's JimmyStarsWorld.com. Otherwise, it's my pop culture blog. We blog about everything, and you can get links to everything in my Jimmy Star Show store and the Jimmy Star Show website and all that kind of stuff. And I think you guys are having a lot of fun on your show. First of all, I'm going to have to start listening. Is it every Wednesday, or how often is your show?
Every Wednesday, 5:30 to 10.
Oh my God, that's a long
Putting
long
in-
show.
Putting in the hours, man.
No wonder you
Yeah.
have to. No wonder you have so many people sitting there with you to help you keep it going. Way
That's
to
it.
go.
Yeah, I drink and I forget a lot, so everyone else picks up a lot of the weight.
We're pretty much losers over here, the guys in the back.
But Jimmy, thank
Well, guys,
you so much.
thank you so much. I appreciate it. We'll see you on Twitter if you need anything. Anytime you need anything retweeted, just tag me at the end of it, and I'll retweet anything you need.
Awesome, Jimmy,
Awesome.
and if we can, I'll book you again.
Absolutely, you guys have a good one. Thanks so much.
Take care, man.
Thank
care,
you.
Jimmy.
Thank you.